Alright, y'all. This is chapter 3 of Bayonetta. I went and switched to one of the bodysuits because the stage is literally on fire, so comfort's important. See? Here's the thing. I was just using this layout. I have two weapons on the feet, which are really like those parts of the level that are on fire. They would normally burn you if you walked on them, so I'm just gonna wait until after this fight before I switch weapons. But I'm thinking I might keep at least one weapon set that's immune to the fire. Because like the ice skates, obviously that makes sense that they would be immune. But also the Durga in flame mode. I get up there. I don't know why I charged that attack. There's a clutch parry. I feel like parrying's okay as long as I'm not spamming the input. Alright, so, wonder what direction I should go in with the equipment though. Let's see. Yeah, I'll bust out the shotguns or the rocket launchers. I might keep the feet the same just to make it easier to navigate the level, because that can get really annoying when you're running around and you're suddenly on fire. The accessories. Let me see, which one is this? The Evil Harvest Rosary. Yeah, there's no penalty to using this in non-stop Climax because there's no witch time anyway. So I'll give that a shot. And I really like the ice skates because they change this animation, even if it is a little bit slower than just using what is it, Wolf Within? I don't remember which animal that is. Let's see if I can't get some points on the way. Oh crap, I went and got hit like an idiot. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't land enough hits, so I was too busy getting hit. Yeah, see, we face this guy during the prologue. This is what I mean. Normally you wouldn't see him until the 3rd chapter. Now, as I recall, at the end of this cutscene, he spits a fireball. Let me just dodge that. Oh man. Alright, I gotta quit messing around. Oh, said I wouldn't use bombs, because they hit too hard. Yeah, those don't deal as much damage from a distance. So one thing that's a little bit annoying about Bayonetta that really comes into focus, because I played Bayonetta 2 a little bit yesterday, is that Bayonetta 1, especially compared to 2, has a lot of palette swapped weapons. So for example, you have the Onyx Roses shotguns. These have the exact same moveset as Scarborough Fair, as the Bazillions, and as the handguns. So that's 4 different weapons all doing the exact same moves. Of course, the Scarborough Fair and handguns are different in that the handguns don't let you do wicked weaves. Those are the demon attacks at the end of combos. They also deal a little bit less damage. The Brazilians have different hold attacks. You see those the lasers, and the shotguns are obviously shotgun blasts, so they're not like sustained bursts of fire like with the other weapons. But you also have Shiraba, the katana, and Pillow Talk, the lightsaber. The difference with these ones is that with Shiraba, you'll get wicked weaves in the form of like gigantic katana slices, whereas with Pillow Talk, when you charge up the attacks, you don't get any wicked weaves at all with this weapon, but it like increases the length of the weapon. I'll just demonstrate it real quick. So this is the normal behavior of the weapon, but if you charge it all the way, you get this, and now it's like Epion's beam saber from Gundam Wing, and it deals a lot more damage. So that's like the main gimmick with that. So let me switch back to the shotguns here. Of course, Koshidra, Durga, Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore, what are these ones? Odette and Saifeng. These are all unique weapons, and those are really cool. But yeah, it kind of sucks that there's so many palette swaps, but I'm gonna do a Bayonetta 2 run after this, and as I'm switching up weapons, you'll see that there's a lot more variety among the different playstyles. Let's see, I don't think there's anything back there, maybe just an extra fight. These are already repaired. Another one of the rare cases of witch time in the highest difficulty. Just had to give it a moment for the lava to get out of the way. Yeah, it's like a... Wow. So she pulls a Dante move, and then I think that was Devil May Cry 3 that did that. But maybe 1. Then she references Dancing a Go-Go Baby. And then Beautiful Joe, which is another... Oh my god, I can't see anything. There's another Hideki Kamiya action game. The main character would say Henshin a Go-Go Baby, and Henshin is transformed because he's transforming into his like regular human form into the superhero mode. Whoops. Moved into the lava. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the Evil Harvest Rosary kicking in. It's very nice. I'm glad to get rewarded for successful dodges, even on the hardest difficulty. I just flipped him. Whoops. Oh my god, they're really messing me up. The funny thing is, I think I could have just ran away from him. But I'm not gonna run from a fight that I'm already in. Yeah, let me heal up real quick, even though I don't really need to. And this city is going to hell in a handbasket. Just really like what they did with the animations in this game. There's a lot more care put into them than you'd normally expect. I keep doing the bombs. I'm just so used to using it. It's like a crutch. It just deals so much damage. Uh-oh, am I dead? I'd be careful. I really don't want to die. That would be so embarrassing. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna abuse parries a little bit because... Oh no, I died. I'm terrible. I am awful at this game. Yeah, I gotta really step my game up. Go back to the strategy guide. Read some advanced techniques. Alright. I have a full health bar. A little bit of mana. I really shouldn't be using the... Yeah, let me actually use the torture attacks. Not mash enough so I don't get all the damage. Alright. I could have parried that. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh wow. It's been so long. I gotta try that again. That's so cool. Wow. I've had stiletto disabled for so long that I actually don't remember that. That's so cool. It's literally a rocket jump. I forgot that different weapons had different animations for that move, like for these different specials. There's a lot more of that in Bayonetta 2 though. Mashing X, yep. And I swear it's harder on PC than it was on Xbox, like it really was. Of course this game was always 60 frames per second, or at least targeting that. Right after this game was ported to PC. Isn't she going this way? Weird. But yeah, right after this game was ported to PC, I think it was a month before they ported Vanquish, and that game on PC at launch had this problem where it was originally designed to target 30 frames per second, and people found that it was a lot harder than they remembered the console versions being. And it was essentially because the game made a very bad game development mistake where the logic of the game, the programming, was tied to the presentation. So essentially, the speed that the game ran at in terms of frames per second would change, you know, how fast certain things would happen. So if you ran it faster than 30 frames per second, then the game would actually run, you know, that much faster. So how do I put this? Essentially, the way getting hit worked was it was like the amount of time you spent being vulnerable while you were being shot at would dictate the amount of damage you took. So when you ran the game at a higher speed than 30 frames per second, then you would take, you know, some multipliers worth of damage, and on the higher difficulties, that would basically insta-kill you in ways that it's not supposed to. Damn. Oops. Might die again. Right, not doing that. They ended up fixing that bug in like the first or second patch to the game. So now it pretty much has parity with console, except the performance is a lot better. It's running twice as fast. Speaking of Vanquish, I do plan on getting to that game as well, because I honestly, I think I only ever beat it on the default difficulty or maybe hard mode at most, but I never really, you know, sank my teeth into it and got good. So I always felt like I missed out on one of the best shooting games of all time, you know? But I do have the strategy guide for it, so getting good, well, you don't really need the strategy guide, but I have it, and there are plenty of resources online to use for improvement. So I can learn all the fancy tricks. Of course, the thing is, I don't know how stylish it looks to use those, because like I watched a couple of, you know, high-level play videos of Vanquish, and it just, I don't know. It seemed cool the same way that, like, in certain games, like you're using a glitch to do more than the game would normally allow you to do. So it just seems a little bit stilted, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, you know, in reality, you're getting a lot of invulnerability, and, you know, you're playing effectively and everything, but it doesn't necessarily look good. It just looks a little bit busted almost. I don't know, I'll have to see when I start playing it again myself. Start trying to use those techniques. Oops. I think I'm almost to the end of the level. It's kind of a short level if I'm being honest. But then I probably skipped like 4 or 5 fights. Guess I gotta dodge the boulders here. The moon's covered by clouds, so no more witch walking. There's no... Oh, there was a crow there. Let me see. I can get that to show up again. No. It's gone. Yeah, I already picked it up. I think I got all the crows already. Yeah, the animations are so good in this game. Yep, 5 fights skipped. Oh well. And I died. Still got bronze, but eh. It's still an improvement somehow. Just because I was more consistent overall. But it took a little bit longer. I probably died more the last time I played this actually. And yeah, I'm gonna skip the mini game because I've just played it too many times. It's not that engaging to me. Yeah, that was it for chapter 3. I'm pretty sure this next chapter is just a boss fight, so definitely gonna skip it just because, do it once you've done it before. It's not, you know, that much different. Of course, the one exception to this, though, is definitely going to be Isla del Sol, because it ends in probably my favorite boss fight in the game. And so I have that to look forward to. So yeah, I'm skipping Fortitudo, going to Lost Holy Grounds, and that will be in the next video. So there's Noetic signing off. Go to see more Bayonetta. Check out the next episode. Peace.